Wagwan. Sup, people. How are you doing today? Um, we're back with My Hero Academia, and I'm actually here at the. Well, okay, that's a lie. I was gonna say I'm here at the right time. I'm not technically because it's 2:30, but I kind of was because the scans weren't out yet. I was like, wait, where the hell are the scans? But they're here now, so we're gonna do the stream now. So I don't have to do it on Sunday, thank God. Some Deku, how have you been? And the sub team, how you been? Bro, okay, actually, do you know what? We need to address that. First off, RIP to Akira Toriyama. Oh my god, dude. This news is so heartbreaking because I saw it like super late last night. I couldn't believe it. I did not expect I did not expect him to go so soon. I'm gonna be honest, and we have to give him like at least like we have to remember how much of a legend Akira Toriyama is, and not just games, not just anime, sorry, but also in games. Fam, without him, we do not get My Hero Academia. Without him, anime does not exist without Akira Toriyama. Let me tell you right now, what we got right now in terms of battle shonen, Akira Toriyama is the reason why we have it. All right, so he's the godfather of shonen, and he's always going to be the godfather of shonen. Goku and Dragon Ball Z are the most immortal anime of all time, and he's always going to be immortalized because of it. So well done to the GOAT. He also did Chrono Trigger. He also did Dragon Quest. He also did what was that one? Blue, is it called Blue Dragon? Some other stuff. He also did other stuff. And actually, I think he did some of Final Fantasy. Correct me if I'm wrong, people. I think he did. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. No, I'm wrong. I don't think he did any Final Fantasy, but he definitely did Dragon Quest. That's Dragon Quest and all those lot. So yeah, Akira Toriyama, the absolute mastermind, absolute joke. I won't lie, it's been a little bit depressing because of that. I can't lie. But hey, we're here to talk about My Hero Academia by Horikoshi, who's influenced by Akira Toriyama. So I will say this, guys. I do have to go in 25 minutes. So it's gonna be a quick stream and well, quick read and talk. So that's pretty much what's gonna be. But a couple things before I go on. Dune 2 is a masterpiece. I'm gonna say it like that. I haven't played Final Fantasy 7 Rebirth yet. I have the game. But I'm playing Persona 3. Note to self, please don't put two $100 RPGs next to each other, please. Next time, please, someone, because that's ridiculous. I'm sorry, I'm still trying to get through Persona, and I then flipping Final Fantasy, the biggest game of the year, comes out. It's like great, great, great. But yeah, sorry that you're slammed with work, Darth. I hope you're good though. I hope you get a lot of rest. So anyway, My Hero Academia. So what we last ended on was Eri joining the fight. My question, I want to see how Eri joins the fight, and I want to see what if we're getting closer to the resolution of this fight because they be fighting for a minute. Sup, Denzel? How you doing today? I hope you're doing well, man. Yeah, so let's get on with. Oh, Jesus Christ! What a panel to start. I'm sorry. What? Jesus, the first panel is Deku looking like an absolute monster, bro. He looks more like a Red Riot than a Deku, I'm gonna be honest. But geez, look at him trying to go for the Shigaraki meat shield. Wow. Anyway, so the name of the chapter is called, I believe, Force Your Way Izuku Midoriya. Yeah, 416. Force Your Way Izuku Midoriya as Deku is screaming and fighting. Oh, so okay, so it was that UA that Eri ran. So Eri saw the screen and she started legging it. Ectoplasm goes, wait. Eri goes, Deku-san needs my help. Ectoplasm says he's 100 of kilometers away. She goes, I'll ride one of those thingies. What's up with why do these people just like danger, man? She goes, I'll ride one of these thingies. Dabi, Mashia, all for one. Those fights were bigger than we expected, compromising the evacuation system. It won't be moving anytime soon, says Ectoplasm. Eri goes, demo, or but. And then Ectoplasm says, besides, it appears you haven't stored enough energy for your rewind. He stares at her. Even if you manage to get there, it wouldn't change anything. It's just like that one time with Eraser. Oh, and Eraser's like, I got hit by a truck. See, I'm fired, and she's depressed. Obviously, she's seen Deku fight living daylights. And Ectoplasm says, "I know how you're feeling, but all we can do is believe in him." As she stares worried in the screen, and then Deku go, and she has a flashback to Deku saying, "Oh, that's your dream, Eri-chan. Then I'll have to work harder." As Deku is fighting, yo, these panels of Deku looks. See, when Deku fights, That is when he's at his rawest. I'm gonna be real. Oh, I'm still thinking this is not the last round of the fight. No, no, I'm not expecting this to be the last round. Wait, oh, last round. Not even like this isn't the final like chapter of their fight. Oh, you mean last round? Like they're gonna do another round of fighting in the future of MHA. I agree with you. I still think there's gonna be Deku versus Shigaraki one more time, one last time, you know, fight for your family and all that stuff. So fast and furious jokes, guys. Anyway, so Eri is crying as she touches her horn because she realizes it's not enough power. Then, as Eri's touching her horn, somebody touches her and says, "Big bro Midoriya cries so easily." Is that Kota? Oh, that's adorable! Oh, and he's with Eri, and she says Kota could, and he goes, "I'm also a crybaby, so when I see him doing his best, I feel like I need to step in." Oh, Deku's fans. Dude, this is what the character development is made for, bro. Like, oh man. And you see the flashbacks of Kota grabbing Deku when he came to UA. Man, I would have never thought Kota would be this important. I'm gonna be honest. He's not like super. He's not like he's the most important person, but like he's not like a One Piece importance. But dude, I didn't expect him to be this important when he punched Deku in the balls. I'm gonna be honest. Like I thought he was just there for the um oh wow, this is my hero and Deku's first fan or something like that. I did not expect all this. I'm gonna be well, I guess Deku's first fan is Uraka, but you know what I mean. Anyway, so she says, I feel like Kota says, I feel like I need to step in. Everyone's watching Deku fight. Oh, this is great, man. This is great. And oh, look at the guy who came for Deku's butt in the UA when Deku was returning when after the what do you call it? What was that saga called again? Not Deku alone, Vigilante, Deku Vigilante arc. Say what you say. You get to rest here for now. Will we get back to our old lives eventually? Having that flashback, and he's looking at Deku fight, trying to do that. Deku, whoa! This panel here is sick, dude. Of Deku with all his black whips and Shigaraki's hands, like, oh my god! If this dude, do you know what this is reminding me of? You know Mahito's domain expansion in JJK, how they do it in Mappa. Oh my god! If we get something like that with Deku in the middle, just swinging on like Spider-Man, Jesus Christ, man. Anyway, a man can dream. So everyone in this is in this together with me. So as you look at Deku, we'll bring it all back. Flashbacks all the way back then. Oh, everyone evacuating UA that crumbled. Look at Yayurozu and Kaminari coming out. Monoma, hang in there as they're seeing Monoma struggle. And then Yayurozu says, Midoriya-san has gone dark again. And they're watching him fight. And then Kaminari is looking sad. He goes, Yao Momo. You know that one trope in comics where characters like me and Kirishima keep saying, I trust that guy no matter what. And then Yairozu says, I'm not too familiar with those works. He says, I guess you don't read Shonen. Yeah, you loser. How do you not read Shonen? Sorry. Anyway, I guess you don't read Shonen. Midoriya is probably the strongest in the whole world right now. So why is it that I still don't have that feeling as when All Might would say, it's fine now? Damn. Ooh. Ooh, Kaminari. Ooh. Okay. Ooh, damn. Those are big words. Yao Momo. Does being worried mean I don't trust him? Oh, and he's crying, bro. They are worried, fam. As a chopper comes in to collect Suyu. Right. She's on the oh yeah, Uraka was done. I forgot. She was finished off that move. That was ages ago. They go, oh right, she's right. That's right. She's on the verge of death as they're carrying Uraka. That's the girl from UA. Her name is Gravity or something. I'm not sure. She'll be arriving there soon. The UA robots are heading your way, and this is the reporter woman. I think she's the one that questioned Endeavor. I might be wrong, but anyway, she's looking around. She goes, oh, the UA, this Gravity girl needs help. And you see Hawk's done. What's his face? Oh my god, this is gonna annoy me. Ah, how have I forgot his name? How have I forgot his name? How have I forgot his name? Dark Shadow. How have I forgot his name today? Oh my god, this is gonna hurt my soul. But anyway, flipping Dark Shadow, dude. I can't believe I forgot his name today. This is crazy because I usually remember his name. This is crazy. My mind is going blank. I must. Hold on. I must bring. No. Sorry, guys. I must bring out his name again because that's annoying me. That's annoying me. That is annoying me. Tokoyami. That's his fucking name. Okay, there we go. Okay, yeah, thank you. Thank you, Tokoyami. How I forget you? I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm actually flabbergasted. I forgot Tokoyami's name. What are you saying here? Deku getting some rest and a new costume, more like hero, like going like before going to the final battle against Shiggy and Deku. Do you know what? That makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. Deku will come in fully heroed out, coming into the final battle, the world's greatest hero against the world's greatest evil, and he goes, I am here. He does the fist at the end of the fight. Yeah, that would be perfection. I can't believe I forgot Tokayami. I'm so sorry. It's been a minute since I called your name out. I'm so sorry. How I remember Hawks and not Tokayami. Anyway, so the feed from Midoriya's feet is coming in. What the hell's happening? Oh, wait a minute. Whose feet are those? Is that Mashia? Jesus Christ. I just realized that's Mashia's mate. I just Mashia's mate. Anyway, Hawks is done. He goes, Gravity is that girl. And he goes flashbacks to Uraka saying, let him stay here. And then Hawks is like, it's all of us. And then he's like, what did he say? If all of us are even a little capable of seeing each other united as one, then and you're seeing Deku fight Shigaraki still in his monstrous form. And then who's that? All right, okay, yeah, that's what's his face? Rocklock and Lady Nagin. So Lady Nagin goes, why are you helping Midoriya? Wait, oh no. Rocklock says to Lady Nagin, why are you helping Midoriya? She goes, he opened up my heart. Rocklock looks, he goes, he does the thing that evildoers hate the most. And then Rocklock goes, yeah, when fighting villains, we gotta make them lose the will to fight as fast as we can. And he's probably doing the same thing right now. He's chosen a thorny path, refusing to see the world as black and white. He suffers a lot in the process, but that's what makes me want to root for him as Deku's fighting his heart out. Everybody's watching Deku fight Shigaraki. They're like, one person says, do your best. Shigaraki goes, stay away. And he's seeing his dad. That's crazy. And Deku's, what a paddle of his punch. Ooh, I want that artwork, man. I want that artwork, dude. I want that artwork. Deku's punch right here. I want this artwork, bro. This has to. If this is not animated, well, Bones, I'm fighting you. I'm sorry. Whoa, Deku punch straight into Shigaraki's past. What is that? Appears before Deku. The destruction of everything, stemming from that house. As Deku's there in his UA costume, in UA uniform. Damn, that's a chapter. These chapters, I'll admit, they've been great. I a part of me is still scared that the show's over, but this run has been great. I like that. Why are you looking at his feet? Oh, I meant the big dude that was next to Tokoyami and Hawks. I believe that's what's his face. That is Mashia. Correct me if I'm wrong. This chapter really showing how Deku is finally getting recognition, and I am here moment is getting closer and closer. I'm very excited. So here's the thing: if Deku wins this fight, I have a feeling my hero is done, man. Because this is the perfect time to go. Whoa, he's the number one hero. Even the fact that what's his face? Oh, how am I forgetting names today? Kaminari said that, oh, Deku is the strongest hero in the world right now. Yeah, you see what I mean? It's like, where else do you go from here? So that's why, like, I wouldn't be surprised if this show just ends after like a couple more, like, Oh man, I can see this show ending. I'm gonna be real. We're on 416, guys. This is 416 chapters. Like, this is a lot. Like, I'm gonna be real. I don't see Horikoshi hitting like a 1K. The max I can see him hitting is like a 700. If we were to get a part two, I don't know, man. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I'm starting to think, ooh, we might be over. What do you rate this arc in MHA? And just generally, what do you not like? That's a good question, Tink. Is this the best arc in the whole of My Hero okay, before this arc started, if you were to ask me what the best arc in My Hero Academia is, I would have said it's the PLF war. I know some people still say NBA. I would have said it's PLF. Even after Villain Hunt, I would have still said it's PLF. So, is this arc better than the PLF arc? That is the main question for me. Because bear in mind, this arc technically starts all the way from Aoyama being revealed as the UA traitor. So when you think about it like that, I mean, no, even before that, I think it kind of starts from Stars and Stripes. So when you think about it like that, a lot has happened. Like, I know, like, man, this is a hard question, Ting. I want to say no, but it technically kind of is the best arc, if that makes sense. But for me, it doesn't feel like the best arc yet. I want to wait until it's over and then I'll judge it as of that. Because there's so much stop starting. Like, trust me, I have way more problems with this arc than any other arc in My Hero Academia, hands down. That's why I'm a bit hesitant. Like, out of all the arcs, this is definitely the arc that I have the most problems. Maybe not problems, nitpicks at least. Like, All Might not dying, even though I understand it, I'm still half and half on it. Bakugo coming back to life, I'm a bit half and half on it. The fact that it wasn't really like Dabi's pretty much down and done. The fact that I'm half and half on it. I'm cool with Toga dying. Actually, I'm actually kind of cool with it because I thought she would lose her quirk. So her dying, I'm actually cool with it. I just feel like maybe it could have been a little bit too early for her to die. Like you know what I mean? I have a lot of nitpicks with this cousin's arc. So when this arc is over, I would love to do like a discussion with you guys and just talk about what we've seen because I love a lot of what we're seeing. Like Deku fighting Shigaraki is great, right? The whole AFO stuff, maybe until All Might came, was fantastic. So that's why I'm like, I see a lot of like 10 out of 10, 9 out of 10 stuff, but there is some stuff where I'm like, ooh, that's a bit of a 7. You know what I mean? I haven't thought anything has been less than a 7. I'm gonna be real. And oh wait, hold on. Let me get back to let me see what you're saying here. So did you finish the fire? Did I? We've read the chapter. Yeah, we finished. I'm hoping for the last 6 after to give Shiggy the upper hand. Yep, I'm late. It's okay, one. I'm lovely seeing you, by the way. I love you seeing you, David. And you want deaths. So, not really deaths. It's not even deaths, actually, because, like I said, I don't know how I don't want deaths. It's more setup and payoff, in my opinion. There's like My Hero, right? The whole show has like majority of it is set up. Like until about like PLF, majority of it is like set up. Like it's set up city. My Hero Academia, like bro, it is set up central. That's why when people used to be like, oh, the fights aren't that good, they're not on the fights, this and that. I'm like, bro, My Hero set up. That's why. So it's all about the payoff. So the payoff in PLF was sexy. Dude, the payoff in PLF was like everything was nearly sexy. And bear in mind, I thought Endeavor was gonna die. I thought Aizawa was gonna die, and they didn't die, and I was like, why aren't they dead? But I said, you know what? I love a lot of this payoff, so I can't really, I don't mind too much. In this arc, right? There's been a lot of sexy payoff too. I mean, the Aoyama reveal was sexy. I would like that was some top tier writing. I would lie, and to an extent, the Toga stuff is actually good. And I did like the way that the Shoto and Dabi fight initially. Maybe it's more nitpick from me. That's why let me wait and see till the end of the arc. Then I'll give you my actual review because I feel like I'll say like, oh, I don't like this thing, and then maybe 2 chapters later they'll go and solve it. But I'll say if you want my biggest issues with this arc, the 2 biggest ones for me is All Might being alive. I don't like like I said, I do understand why he's alive. I just don't think that was like I'm like, okay, fine. Just unless the show is ending, I'm like, why keep him? But okay, fine. And and the dragging of Deku versus Shigaraki, or the dragging of Shigaraki, period. Those two are my biggest. And and a smidge bit of the way AFO got beaten. A smidge, just a smidge of that. I think people are overreacting with the way AFO got beaten because bear in mind he took a lot of damage. But if it was me, I would say that I would change a little bit of that AFO, the way he dies, 100%. I would have preferred it if instead of Bakugo beating him alone, if the whole of 1A for AFO, I would have actually preferred that. I'm going to be real. But anyway, that's just my nitpicks. So, what are you guys saying? So, I'm with the theory that Toga becomes the Gone Girl that Uraraka keeps hallucinating out that she sees. That would be sick. That would be sick, man. That would be sick. Maybe she's like the Joker in Arkham Knight that he's just haunting you the whole time. Maybe, but I think to be honest, I don't think that's gonna happen because I feel like the Toga Uraka story is kind of done because they both reconciled with each other. Uraka told Toga the things that she always wanted to hear in her life, and Uraka is accepting her for who she is. I don't think correct me if I'm wrong, guys. Did she say that she could suck her blood? Did Uraka say she could suck her blood? I think she did. Or if not, there was the panel of the kid her showing that she could suck her blood. So I don't see what more conflict you can have between the two of them. I'm going to be real. It's going to be more of a maybe Toga like, I don't know. Maybe it sounds like an ass pull here, but if Toga had like drank Ochiko's blood and Ochiko ingested some of Toga's blood or some shit, maybe she lives on as a quirk factor in Ochiko. Maybe something like that. That would have been interesting, funnily enough. But yeah, that's not gonna happen in my opinion. It worked because she's the shapeshifter cat. I agree, but I feel like in order for something like that to happen, like Ochiko would have had to like ingest a bit of Toga or something like that, like something weird like that. I've had no major complaints with the arc. My minor issue is the conflict between the mutants and the non-mutant quirk users. Do you know what? You're right. That was some of the best writing of this arc. I was just like, yo, Horikoshi's talking about BLM better than everybody. So that was some of the best writing. It could have been, do you know what? I would have preferred. I'm okay with how it's handled. I just feel like that could have been its own arc and it would have been a powerful arc. That's what my thing is. I think it's like, yeah, it is rushed because it's only like a couple chapters, but it could have been its own arc. I will agree with that. Like that what I can say. I don't think any fight has dragged this arc personally. Even Shigaraki? Really? Even AFO? I mean, Shigaraki and AFO for me, those were some dragged out fights, mate. Like those two are dragged. Like I'm gonna be honest. That's my opinion. You think Deku dies, but he doesn't actually die because with him, you don't think people will do the same thing they did with All Might and just put all their hopes on. Okay, do you know what? That's fair, and that's the point of the story, isn't it? The point of the story is you can't. All Might, as great as he is, as much as people put all their burdens on him, he wasn't perfect. He didn't solve everything. The world is still in shit. So that's why I agree with you. That is the whole point of the story. So I can imagine. So wouldn't it even be okay? Wouldn't it make sense, right? If All Might died, right? Obviously, forget. Okay, I'm not even gonna. Okay, it sounds like I'm really addicted to All Might dying here, but hear me out here. Hear me out. I'm not that addicted. If he's alive, just as long as it makes sense, I'm cool with it. But let's say All Might died, right? All Might died by getting killed by AFO where he was meant to get killed, right? And if Deku becomes the number one hero and actually like stops Quack Singularity Theory, does that mean that he's did life completely different from All Might, different, like, and even had help from his friends and solved the issue? That's what I'm thinking, and it would make sense of the story because All Might was all I need to do this on my own. Deku is all I need to do this with all my friends. You know what I mean? I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but and you got a point about this, right? You got a point like this. The point about what you call it about the breaks. I feel like in the anime, this arc will be way better. 100%. Like this arc will be top in the anime. So maybe about the breaks thing, maybe it's me. I don't think Deku dies either. I don't think Deku dies. It would be ballsy of Horikoshi to kill off Deku. Let me tell you that. But I don't think he dies. Like it would be so. It would be like. It'd be weird for him to die. That's the thing. It'd be so weird. But if Deku died, like if Horikoshi really wanted to do some wild shit, have like a hero's death with Deku, fuck. Because to be honest, right, we haven't. I know Midnight is dying, but let's be real here. We haven't had a hero's death yet. Like we haven't had a hero like you know what I mean by a hero's death. Forget My Hero Academia. We're talking about when you watch like one of those Marvel, like a Marvel movie or like an actual a good Marvel movie or a good like really deep superhero movie. You know when a hero dies and do the sacrifice to protect the world, you feel it in your chest. Endeavor fighting Noble was probably the closest I had to that. When Endeavor was falling, I was like, oh my god! Like it was when Endeavor got impaled in the eye. I was like, oh my god, Endeavor's about to die, guys. Endeavor's about to do the madness. But yeah. But let me see what last. Let me see your commenting. If you think about payoffs, don't you think that All Might needs to see Deku? Okay, do you know what? That is also a very fair point. That is a very fair point because, to be honest, you could equally argue, like the way I'm arguing why is All Might being alive, I don't see the point. You could equally argue All Might is alive to see that Deku became the number one hero by doing things differently than him. That is very, very fair take. That's actually very fair. Very, very fair. So you know what? I'll keep that in mind because that could actually happen. I think Haru could do a proper mutant arc. Okay, this is going to be last two comments because I actually have to bounce now. So I think Haru could do a proper mutant arc because he's really good with crafting multi-layer characters, but I think he needed more time to craft a compare story character with Choji. This is the problem with Horikoshi. I think he's too good at character development that he can't do exactly everything he wants to do. Because I feel like if Horikoshi had like time and he had a mutant arc, he would make it sick, man. Oh, he would make it so sweet. But and this is my thing with My Hero. That's why I look at My Hero and I'm like, whoa, like this can't end yet. Because the amount of character development, the amount of plot lines that Horikoshi keeps on throwing. I'm always thinking, damn, how are you gonna solve all this? You know what I mean? I mean, look at Oda. Oda's still trying to solve all this. Like, you know what I mean? So yeah, man, it's crazy. But unfortunately, yeah, I don't think we're gonna get the deep level arc that we want. Maybe in a spinoff, My Hero, who knows, by somebody else, but I don't think we're getting it here. These are gonna be the last two comments. So my is okay. Let me last three. I'm literally gonna breeze through this about. So Anime Deku dies more than everyone thinks he's died, and Deku goes to new anime. Okay, do you know what? I don't mind that either, but that could probably be a time skip type thing. All Might and Hawks as the Hero Commission CEOs, that would be interesting. Hawks, especially as the Heroes Commission CEO, would be very interesting. And maybe a mutant arc will happen after the war. If Horikoshi still, because guys, see, after Akira Toriyama, I'm like, yo, everybody should rest, man. If Horikoshi's really struggling, man, take a rest, man. You know, it's okay. It's okay, man. It's fine. Because, dude, I would want this. This would be a sexy arc, especially post-time skip as a mutant arc would be sexy. But if Horikoshi can't do it, he can't do it. And I'll just leave it like that. And Spinner's alive. That's very true. So anyway, thank you very much, guys, for watching. I hope you had a fantastic stream. This has been a lot of fun. Next week, One Piece of My Hero. I hope you have a great day. I hope you stay safe. Watch Doom, play Final Fantasy, play Persona as well. And I'll see you soon. Take it easy to you 2-1, and I'll see you soon. All right, peace.